All right, Jeremy, into the hearse. Into the hearse, Jeremy. It's our first episode of MJSYWEEN, the MJSYWEEN episodes we're doing for the month of October.
I'm so glad we ditched Spooktober.
Yeah, MJSYWEEN is way better.
California's beautiful this time of year.
Yes, and the hearse rentals are reasonable.
Hardly any shit in the streets. All I hear on the internet is there's shit everywhere.
Yeah, right? It's surprisingly clean. Lots of homeless people, though.
Well, that comes with it. I think.
They're the ones probably cleaning the streets.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway, Jeremy, get into the hearse. All right, Jeremy. Our first podcast is Murder Coaster.
Ooh, like roller coaster?
Yeah, but except with murder.
With murder.
Yes, and we're on our way to his homestead. We're on our way to his homestead now. Okay. Yes, his name is Matthew. Matt. I don't know if he shortens it to Matt. I'm gonna call him Matthew.
Call him Matty boy.
Matty, Matt. Anyway, all right, Jeremy, here it is.
You smell that?
I do.
Oh God, it smells delightful.
That's weed. That's pot. That's what that is.
I thought you said this guy was a writer.
He is. He's a horror writer, and he does his podcast with another horror writer, Krista, and they do a wonderful true crime murder podcast, Murder Coaster. All right, Jeremy, this is the house.
Oh my God,
It's kind of spooky.
it's so scary looking.
It didn't look this spooky on Google Maps.
Oh God.
Well, I didn't turn on the satellite view, so it was just kind of a gray square.
You gotta update the picture.
Yeah, you gotta hit the satellite layers. Yeah, but Jeremy, I don't know about just kicking in the door on this one.
I think we need to go through that wrought iron fence and peek through that window over there.
Yeah, if we just kind of peek through the window first and do some recon. All right. All right.
Mike, what do you see up there?
Jeremy, hold still.
I'm trying.
I'm very top heavy. I have tiny little legs.
We should have switched this around.
I know. Oh, Jeremy. Oh, wait, hold on. I see inside. Jeremy, it looks like he's wearing some sort of lab coat and he's fiddling with some sort of technology.
Oh, no.
Like he's doing evil experiments in there.
I thought you said he was a writer.
3 minutes on high. I'll stick this frozen burrito into the microwave. Then kick back and smoke a joint while I wait for it to get hot.
Jeremy, there's some sort of machine. It's glowing with radiant light. I don't know what's going on, Jeremy.
Oh, it sounds terrifying.
I think I hear. Oh, it's Jeremy. It's horrible. Screams?
Opera music, my favorite.
Jeremy, we gotta get in there. We gotta save whoever that is. We gotta steal this podcast. I don't know. Do you have your gun?
I'm just gonna lift you up higher and push you through the window.
Jeremy, grab that scarecrow. No.
What the fuck? What are you guys doing in here, man?
What are you doing? What horrible things are you doing? Where's the woman who's screaming?
Making a burrito and listening to opera.
Jeremy, it's just a burrito.
Mike, I got the scarecrow. Get down.
Oh, Jeremy, no. Not the scarecrow now.
No, my scarecrow. How could you have turned on me so?
Jeremy, be careful. That scarecrow's fully automatic.
Now it's turning on me, Mike. He's using some sort of evil vampire magic.
Oh, God, Jeremy. Oh, it's stuffed with dildos.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Who makes a scarecrow out of dildos?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have had P. Diddy here.
Start talking about whatever they want. They're looking for some skill, treasure to hunt. Michael and Jeremy, steal your podcast. Michael and Jeremy, steal your podcast. They like to get crazy, talk a lot of trash. Michael and Jeremy, steal your podcast.
Welcome to Michael and Jeremy Steal Your Podcast. Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Mike.
How are you?
I'm feeling it, man.
Yes, your spooky season
I'm
is upon us as we
feeling it.
enter into October, or as we'd like to say, MJSYWEEN.
There's pumpkins everywhere.
And weens.
Lots of weens.
Yeah,
Ripe for the stealing.
that's right. Yep, I've already seen the pumpkin patch people just trying to sell their chunky pumpkins.
Yep. When is the best time to buy a pumpkin?
So don't you think it's kind of weird that people kind of go to these places to buy essentially a bunch of food that they just are just going to leave to rot outside?
That's tradition.
Right, it's a tradition. I just think it's kind of weird. It's like, well, let's scoop out this pumpkin guts. This could feed a small family of starving people, but we're going to throw it in the trash.
You don't eat the pumpkin guts.
Well, I mean, you can.
No, you don't eat the stringy stuff inside.
That's the food part.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the flesh of the pumpkin that people eat.
I think it's the inside goo.
No.
That's what I thought.
No.
Isn't that what pumpkin pie is made of?
No. All the stringy bullshit inside of it.
Isn't that what pumpkin pie? Wait, you've never eaten a pumpkin pie and just got a mouthful of seeds by accident?
Nope.
Huh.
Your mom's making pumpkin pie wrong.
Huh. Fascinating.
You can take the seeds and roast them, though.
Yes. Kaylin used to do that. Well, she probably still does. Anyway, so Jeremy, we're just gonna go ahead and dive. We have a special treat for you all today as we cover the Murder Coaster podcast, a highly engineered and scripted, beautiful true crime. Not willy-nilly, two schmoes talking about stuff. This is the real deal. This Murder Coaster podcast.
Yeah, it's the two hosts. They're both horror writers.
Yeah.
Matt and Krista. We heard that Krista just won the Bram Stoker Award, so good for her.
Probably for a spooky story she
For a
wrote.
spooky story.
It's a story about unicorns and rainbows. She wins the Bram Stoker Award.
It's terrifying.
It's horrible.
They're also used to reading the most terrible shit.
A horned horse? It must have been in so much pain.
It's frightening.
Anyway, so I think there's really nothing else left to do but to please.
Well, what do they do? What do they do on their show? They take a story, a real life.
Yeah, so they take a story, they some sort of crime or murder, and it is Murder Coaster, and they dive deep with reenactments and detailed accounts, eyewitness stuff, research, good writing. So we're gonna do that today, Jeremy.
So it looks like we've got a script here, Mike.
We do. Not necessarily something that you would just kind of broadcast, but I think just getting
Mike,
into
you wrote
it,
all these words for
it'll
me
just
to read.
explain itself. Let's go. There are few mysteries in Hollywood more heartbreaking or more enduring than the tragic death of Natalie Wood, a beloved actress known for films like Scooter Who, Scooter Hey, The Bride Wore Boots, and Chicken Every Sunday.
What the fuck? Shit? You mean like Miracle on 34th Street, Rebel Without a Cause?
Shut up! She was taken too soon at the age of 43, but more than 4 decades later, questions still remain.
But was her death an accident? Or was there something more sinister at play?
Today, we dive into the mysteries surrounding that fateful night. We'll explore the key events leading up to her untimely demise and the years of speculation that followed. Tonight, we dive into the fateful events surrounding the mysterious drowning of Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood was born in 1938 in San Francisco to Russian immigrants. Prior to giving birth, her mother, Maria, had visited a fortune teller to get some spoilers about her daughter's future.
The prophetess would divulge that Maria's daughter would become a famous actress, but also that she would die due to drowning.
Could you please tell me about my unborn child?
She's going to die.
What?
She's going to drown.
Is there any good stuff?
I mean, she's gonna do some pretty good movies and stuff.
Oh.
Some not so well-known movies, too.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
She's gonna make lots of famous friends.
Wait, but what was the first thing that you said?
She's gonna drown, though.
Oh, that's not great.
I'd probably keep her as far away from water as possible.
Wait, are you sure? Can you check again?
Yep, hold on. Yeah, that's definitely a drowning.
Oh, no.
Yep.
That's not great.
I've seen this 100 times.
Okay, well, is this a future that can be or will be?
Yeah, absolutely is gonna happen. 100%.
Oh, no.
Drowning in water.
Maria would do her best to fulfill the fun part of the fortune teller's prophecy and pageant mommed Natalie all over Hollywood. She would also nurture Natalie's fear of water, never teaching her how to swim, which was an ironic thing to do if you're afraid that someone is going to drown one day.
Natalie became a successful child actress, and at the age of 18, married actor Robert Wagner, whom she had a crush on since she was 10.
Gross. They divorced about 4 years later. There was a rumor that Natalie had an affair with her Splendor in the Grass co-star, Warren Beatty. However, Natalie states the divorce was due to her having witnessed Wagner fucking another man.
Robert!
No! Oh, what are you doing here, Natalie?
No! What are you doing?
Natalie, this man, he stormed in here.
What?
He waltzed right in and he ripped my pants off.
What?
He suckled my penis until it was hard.
You're on top of him.
I was fighting him off vehemently.
You're inside of him.
I have to show him who's boss, Natalie. Both remarried and had children, but 10 years later in 1972, Wagner and Natalie had divorced their spouses and said, fuck it, let's get married again.
And now let's fast forward to late November 1981. Natalie Wood and her new again husband, actor Robert Wagner, still weaning off of their Thanksgiving tummy bubbles, were preparing for one of their regular boat trips to Catalina Island, just off the coast of California.
That Thanksgiving weekend, they had invited friends to join them. Most declined, citing the poor weather conditions, but one person did accept the invitation, Christopher Walken, Natalie's Brainstorm co-star.
Captain Dennis Davern was there too, because they were a bunch of rich people that didn't know how to drive a boat. The four of them would soon board Woods and Wagner's yacht, named Splendor. And we should come up with a fun couple name, Jeremy, like Wagner, like Wagood, or something like that. Yes, they were soon to board Wagner's boat, Splendor.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Sure, Natalie, I'd love to join you. I can't wait to recreate the dance I do in the upcoming film Pennies from Heaven, which is set to release next month. It's very erotic. The group got super toasted on champagne at Doug's Harbor Reef in Catalina, a local restaurant. But according to the night manager, Don Whiting, their celebration might have been a bit too much.
Whiting recalled how he worried they were too hammered to safely return to their yacht, and because successful actors forget how to do normal stuff by themselves.
Hello?
Hey man, I'm worried about all these actors out here.
Who's this, Don?
Yeah, it's Don. Who else do you think it is?
Oh, yeah, well, Don, yeah, over there at the Doug's Harbor Reef.
Yeah, I'm at Doug's. Where else would I be? These guys are getting fucking wasted. They don't even know how to do anything by themselves.
What, who?
It's Walken, dude. He pissed his pants and he showed everyone his huge nipples.
Christopher Walken?
Oh, yeah, no, it's fucking Jeff Walken. Of course it's Christopher Walken.
From that movie?
Yeah, with the iron pick and the thing and the whatnots.
I saw him on the silver screen.
Yeah, I don't think he's that good of an actor. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Wait, where's Doug?
Doug?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about Doug?
Wait, so what do you want? You want me to take him to the yacht?
Come pick these fucking guys up.
Okay. Still, Wagner, Walken, and Davern set off in their dinghy around 10:30 p.m. that evening. Hey, what's your name? Is Kurt? Yeah, it's me, Kurt. Hey, Wagner, look at this guy.
This guy looks very slim and fit.
Hey, that's me. Yeah, obviously he's not. He's very overweight. Like the punch is below the belt.
He looks like he's easy to bend over.
Kurt, you little bitch. Fuck you, you bitch. Why are you guys being so mean to me?
Hey, leave him alone.
Shut up, Natalie. Shut up. It's just men being men. He gets it. It's really offensive.
Those very kissable lips.
That's really aggressive.
I'll show you aggressive.
Hey, keep it in your pants, Wagner. It's not appropriate. Not wait until we get on the boat.
You hear that? I'm gonna fuck you on the boat.
Oh, bye! Davern, you're not drunk, right? You still need to drive the big boat. Like, not this tiny one. The big boat. We're on our way to get on. You can drive it, right?
Yeah, of course I can. I can drive anything.
Oh, great.
The wind's at me back.
Just sit down. Sit down. Stop standing. You're rocking the boat.
From now on, you'll be sailing. We have no need for walk-ins around here.
Wait, are you saying that where we're going, we don't need to walk?
'Tis a boat, boy.
Tensions soon rise after the group returns to the yacht. According to Wagner, an argument breaks out between him and Walken, though Wood is absent from the scene.
I'm not going to let you bang Kurt on this boat.
Of course it was a joke. Of course I was joking.
Put your pants on.
I left them at shore.
You were wearing them in the tinier boat.
I soiled them.
Can't you hear me?
You go back to the dinghy then and
See you clearly.
cover up your dinghy.
On the
Kurt,
boat.
let's go to the dinghy.
No, Kurt, fuck you, Wagner. You're not gonna take Kurt to your sex room on the boat. Kurt, get to the dinghy and go.
You don't tell little bitch boy Kurt what to do.
Fuck you, Wagner. I'm
you.
more man than you've ever been.
But I would like you to show me. Prove it, Walken.
Look, is this what you want?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Look, I'm doing the helicopter.
Oh, I'm drawn to it. Like a moth to the flame.
Now get away.
Kurt, come over here. You have to see this. Kurt, what I want you to do is pull your pants down and sit on that glass table. I will lie underneath the table. And you take a number 2. You see what I did there?
No. What do you mean?
Come on, Kurt.
Hey.
Silly Kurt boy.
There's no reference. What do you mean? It's 1981.
Slowly pull down your pants and take a shit on the table.
No.
Shit on my table, Kurt.
Goodbye. By 11:05 p.m., things took a darker turn. On board Splendor, the guests realized Natalie was missing. Along with her, the yacht's dinghy was also gone. Natalie, Nate, Natalie. Hey,
Wood?
Natalie,
Wood?
Nate.
This isn't the first time I've walked around a deck yelling Wood.
Why do you refer to your wife by her last name? It's kind of weird.
You mind your business, Walkins.
Nate!
Wood!
Nate! I had to show you my dance.
Naturally, you come out right this instant. At 1:30 a.m., a ship-to-shore call was made. It wasn't until 3:30 a.m. that the Coast Guard was notified, a delay that has been questioned ever since. We can only speculate what may have occurred.
And that's all 52 variations of the dance. Sorry I spoiled it for you, Waggy Pants.
Remember when we yelled for Natalie like 2 times and we couldn't find her?
Yeah, I do.
Your dancing is impeccable, Walken.
I appreciate it, but now you've reminded me that Natalie, surely she'd come see my performance. Where could she be? God, 4 hours has gone by. Sometimes I'll just get in the zone.
It was mesmerizing. It was like watching animals dance in the forest.
It's kind of like time stopped all by itself.
I sure do wonder where my wife has gone.
Yeah, we should probably call the Coast Guard. By 8 a.m. the following morning, a discovery was made that would haunt Hollywood forever. Natalie Wood's body was found about a mile from the yacht, near a cove called Blue Cavern Point. So, Jeremy, were you aware of this story? Have you ever heard of this story?
Natalie Wood, that's James Wood's mom.
No.
Famous actor James Wood?
Nope.
No?
I don't believe so.
I know who Kurt the Harbor Man is.
Oh, yeah, everyone knows Kurt.
No, but this is crazy. So she was on a boat with her gay husband, who they're back together.
Robert Wagner, Jeremy.
Yep.
From Austin Powers.
He's number 2, right?
Yeah.
He's number 2 in
The
Austin
older
Powers.
version.
And Rob Lowe.
Yeah, he's in his 90s right now.
Really? He's still alive?
Yeah, Wagner. Yeah.
I nailed that.
Wagner?
Yeah, his voice.
Oh, yeah. Spot on.
Yeah.
Spot on, Jeremy.
Anyone who knows Wagner.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can get him on the show.
Yeah, probably. Ask him to his face if he killed his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worth a shot,
Well,
right?
obviously, he was trying to toot. He's trying to toot on old Watkins Pecker, dude.
It's a very good chance. I mean, he's trying to circumcise it.
Is it the salt air or is it your dick that's so salty? I'm not gay, I swear.
Get off me, Wagner. It was funny the first couple times.
An autopsy was performed on November 30th. Natalie's blood alcohol content was 0.14%, and there were bruises on her arms, legs, and face. The official ruling? A tragic accident. An attempt to board the dinghy gone wrong. The bruises were consistent with a fall overboard. But was it really that simple?
And in 1997, Walken finally broke his silence.
Anybody there saw the logistics of the boat the night where we were, and it was raining, and would know exactly what happened. You hear about things happening to people. They slip in the bathtub and fall down the stairs, step off the curb in London because they think that the cars come to the other way and they die. What happened that night, only she knows. Because she was alone, she had gone to bed before us, and her room was at the back. A dinghy was bouncing against the side of the boat, and I think she went out to move it. There was a ski ramp that was partially in the water. It was slippery. I walked on it myself. She had told me she couldn't swim. In fact, they had to cut a swimming scene from Brainstorm, that show we were doing. She was probably half asleep and she was wearing a coat. I'd like to thank everyone who worked on this film, The Addiction, and for the Special Mention Award. God bless.
Walken's account seemed to align with the investigators' initial findings, nothing more than an unfortunate accident. However, in 2011, 30 years after her death, the investigation was reopened when new information came to light.
The yacht's captain, Dennis Davern, revealed on NBC's Today Show that he had lied during the initial investigation.
So tell me, Dennis, what really happened that night?
Well, I wasn't honest with the police. I believe Robert Wagner was responsible for what happened to Natalie.
Tell me more. Wait, no, it's me, Kurt. I'm in the audience.
So tell us,
Shut up, Kurt!
Dennis, what do you mean?
Well, he was running around trying to stick his pecker into any hole he could. And I think that Natalie might have been on to the fact that he was a little bit of a fancy boy.
Fancy boy. Wow.
You know, A little light in the loafers.
Fascinating.
A little limp, some would say.
Well, it's almost the 20 teens.
Bit of a fairy, I'm told they're called.
Well, okay. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Swings both ways. He plays for both teams. He pitches and he catches.
Well, thank you for your time, Dennis.
There wasn't anything he liked to do more than slide into
Can
home
we
base.
cut? Can we cut?
Big dick on Robert Wagner, I'd have to give it to him. Old Bobby Wags is what we called him.
Following Davern's confession, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department amended Natalie's cause of death in 2013, changing it from accidental drowning to drowning and other stuff too.
The bruises that were once considered super normal for falling off a boat are now called into question.
In February 2018, Robert Wagner was named a person of interest in the case for the first time. Yet even under his cloud of suspicion, Wagner has maintained his innocence.
There's no way.
Mr. Wagner, tell us more.
Yeah, Mr. Wagner, tell us what's going on.
There's no way that I could have done any of this. I was far too busy.
What do you mean?
I had my fingers in a lot of pies.
What kind of pies?
Man pie, cream pies.
Literal pies?
My favorite kind.
You had your hands in pies?
I love putting my hands in pies. And I was also watching my good friend Christopher Walken do his dance. It was quite delightful, actually. If you've never seen the man dance, he can dance.
Pictures where it didn't happen.
I'd have all sketched it in my mind. I'll never forget how giant his gait was.
Personality?
Almost non-existent. We made up for it in girth. I miss my wife.
By 2020, in an HBO documentary, Natalie Wood, What Remains Behind, her daughter, Natasha Gregson Wagner, confronted her father directly. She remained firm in her belief that Wagner had no involvement in her mother's death. Her middle name's Gregson?
Natasha, son of Greg.
Wagner?
Since murder porn is so popular, Natalie's sister Lana jumped on the bandwagon and wrote a memoir titled Little Sister, My Investigation into the Mysterious Death of Natalie Wood.
She would claim her sister Natalie was also sexually assaulted by Golden Age of Hollywood actor Kirk Douglas in 1955 when Natalie was only 16.
Kirk Douglas passed in 2020 at the age of 103, but it seems he would not take his evil sex secrets to the grave.
Do you know anything that Kirk Douglas has done?
Yeah, dude, Kirk Douglas, I'd have to pull up his thing.
I can't name one movie this man is in.
Isn't he in,
Well, Jeremy,
Independence
if you
Day?
think about it, Jeremy, he was 103. He could have been in all of the movies. He could have been in any movie ever made.
Spartacus? He's fucking Spartacus, dude.
He is Spartacus?
Yeah.
Wow.
He also fucked that girl, allegedly.
Yep. Yep.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Ooh.
He's a handsome guy.
Jeremy, she was a baby.
Well, Natalie Wood was trying to fuck Wagner when she was 10.
No, she had a crush on him.
Right.
It's a normal... My daughter has a crush on Link from Legends of Zelda.
Yeah, but Link can't do anything about that.
That's true.
He's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This guy's been in everything. I bet he didn't do it.
Dude, he was born in 1916 and he died in 2020, Jeremy.
Yep. Well, they say
Fuck.
that fucking children keeps you young.
Oh, God.
At least Wagner was just fucking male adults.
There's that, at least, Jeremy.
You know what I mean?
The silver lining.
He might have been cheating on his wife, but
That's right.
he was just trying to get some man butt.
The hairy man butt.
In like those days, too, and it was a sailor.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, fishy butt.
Ew.
Maria, Natalie and Lana's mother, had supposedly set up Natalie's meeting with Douglas in hopes that many doors might be thrown open for her with just a nod of his famous, handsome head on her behalf.
It wasn't until Lana and Natalie had grown to adults that Natalie would detail what happened on that night inside the Chateau Marmont Hotel.
Natalie recounts her experience.
And, he hurt me, Lana. It was like an out-of-body experience. I was terrified, and I was confused.
Per Lana, their mother knew what had occurred, and so as not to hinder Natalie's standing in Hollywood, she told Natalie to suck it up.
And it appears that Lana does not share Natalie's daughter's conviction that Wagner was innocent to the murder. In fact, she straight up calls him out talking with the New York Post.
I don't believe it was premeditated. But that doesn't mean I don't think he did it. Of course he did.
Lana has a different version of what may have happened. Using Davern's new testimony of events that took place that night, Wagner and Walken's argument was over Wagner believing that Walken wanted to fuck Wood.
What are you talking about, Waggy?
Are you trying to fuck my wife?
Absolutely not. It's
You can't
very unprofessional.
The only way to fuck my wife is to fuck me first, Walken.
I'm not. No.
Come here, let me toot on that thing.
Get away.
Give me here.
Gross.
Pull out your dick.
No.
Pull it out.
Get away.
You want to fuck my wife?
I don't want to fuck her. I don't want to fuck you. Get out of my bubble.
Turn around.
My special bubble.
Walken, come over here. Put your dick in my mouth. It's a joke. It's a fun joke. Everybody loves it. Come here.
No.
We'll all
no.
laugh.
I've seen your teeth. No, it's so gross.
Come here, Walken.
Stop eating that bread.
Come here, Walken. Give me the.
Put that bread down.
It's a fun joke. Put your dick in my mouth. Walken, you put your dick in my mouth now. Right now, Walken.
Get away. Oh, no.
Let me spit on it.
Davern had also told Lana that Wagner wasn't worried about Natalie because she took the dinghy to party hop with other boats in the harbor, even though she was only wearing her nightgown and slippers.
And couldn't swim.
And was deathly afraid of water.
Lana believes that Wagner had a drunk argument which Wagner struck Natalie in the head, knocking her unconscious, and being an actor, threw her body overboard.
Also included in Davern's new recount of the events, Wagner and Wood were seen arguing, and when it was initially discovered that she was missing, Wagner told Davern to look for her somewhere else.
Davern, don't look over here. Go look over there.
Should we turn on all the searchlights or call for the authorities?
No. We should just keep searching, but only over here in this specific...
I really think that we should look around the entire ocean.
No, don't be a silly. No, we'll look off starboard. Starboard's the right place to look.
Whatever you say, Waggy boy. Sure thing, Bobby wags his dick around.
Do you need me to look anywhere?
Yes, I do believe that you can help me search underneath the boat.
What?
Down in the captain's quarters.
Okay, I'll go look in the captain's quarters.
Do me a favor and grab Kurt on your way.
Kurt left a while ago. He jumped overboard.
Like that movie with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
Is that movie made already?
Let's see. 1980. Yeah, sure.
81?
Uh-huh.
I think that movie's in pre-development, ready to go in 6 years.
I'm always taking the actors to and fro. I hear all of the juicy gossip.
Davin, check the motor. Check the motor.
Check it for what?
The Natalie.
No. The horror.
Lana and Davern believed that Wagner wanted to distract Davern, so he could untie the dinghy, adding credibility to whatever story he was going to come up with, and also why Wagner didn't want to call anyone during that crucial period of time.
To this day, no one knows exactly what happened on that dark November night. Was it a tragic accident? Or could there have been more to the story?
We may never have all the answers, but one thing is certain. The mystery surrounding Natalie Wood's death continues to cast a long shadow over Hollywood. Hey everybody, Future Michael here. Just want to tell you about our band of the week that plays at the end of the episode. It's Christian Montgomery and the Winter Kill Band with their song, Gypsy Girl. Wow, what a banger. Great stuff, guys. And we're brought to you by Dungeon Studios, makers of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons modules, as well as podcasts like The Game, the Tabletop Role-Playing, boom, The Nerd News, Speaks for Itself, boom, and Fables from the Forgotten, which is an audio drama. And season 1 is done and over. You can go back and listen to all of season 1 before season 2 airs at the beginning of 2025, probably around April or so, and gives you plenty of time to binge the shit out of that. Good stuff. Boom. What else? I hope you are enjoying our first MJSYWEEN episode. We got 3 more, and man, they're a doozy. We've already, at this point, we've already recorded them all. And you guys are in for some treats this year. It just gets wild. Wild, crazy stuff. Spooky. 5 stars, comment, subscribe. These are all helpful things. These are tremendous. Have you helped anybody today? Well, this is your opportunity. Well, we like to entertain you guys, so we won't do it unless you let us know that you like it. All right. I love you. Bye.
Oh, Jeremy. It's like a little flash version of their podcast.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work just to get that, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, so we have been Michael and Jeremy Steal Your Podcast. I hope you enjoyed that. Murder Coaster Podcast. Make sure you guys check them out.
What if Walken did it?
I don't know if there's any theories that support that. That Walken, he was his brainstorm co-star.
Maybe he killed her and he just walked away free.
Walken went to Wonderland.
He was really trying to fuck Robert Wagner, and she was in the way.
So, yeah, Jeremy, this is all hearsay. This is a straight-up story of he said, she said. Well, she couldn't say anything, but as he said, he said.
She probably said, help me.
Probably. Unfortunately, very sad.
That old bitch was right.
So she can't swim, Jeremy. So let's try and come up with some of our own theories, right? So she couldn't swim.
Right.
Why is a woman who can't swim and is deathly afraid of water, why is she going out on boats? I mean, people say, oh, she wouldn't have gotten into the dinghy to party hop because she was terrified of water. Jeremy, that's a boat on a boat.
It's a small, tiny boat.
A dinghy is a boat on a boat.
Yes.
So, so is it far-fetched that she wouldn't try and grab the dinghy to go party hopping in her pajamas?
No, she absolutely, I don't think so.
0.14 blood alcohol content. You make a lot of stupid decisions.
That's true. Maybe she says, fuck the prophecy.
Yeah, I'm bigger than my own death.
Yep. Probably not what she was thinking at the end, though. She's like, damn it.
Also, how weird is it that there was a prophecy before she was born that she was going to become a famous actress and then drown?
Yeah, that sounds like made-up Hollywood shit, to be honest.
Well, this is the thing, Jeremy. Everyone knew that was true because the mom raised her to be afraid of water, to not go near water, constantly telling her that the prophecy, I don't want you to drown.
Do you think if she would have survived that moment, that the prophecy would have kept coming after, like Final Destination?
I mean, have you ever gotten a prophecy?
No.
About you?
Have we?
Oh, I haven't.
I mean, we've had our stuff read.
I mean, can we get? Well, yeah. I mean, technically, Chuck gave us a prophecy.
I guess.
Through the tarot cards last year.
Can we hire someone to prophesy?
Maybe. Hey, you know what? It's the beginning of MJSYWEEN. Anything's possible.
Ooh.
Prophecies, mummies, ghosts, murders, crime.
Gay sex orgies on dinghies.
That's right. Dinghies on dinghies.
Oh, Bobby Wag.
I hate the word that dinghy is spelled.
D-H.
Dehingy.
We don't fuck with Dehingy.
What is that from?
Y'all don't fuck with Dehuey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
Because Dehuey will
fuck you
with
too. Well, fuck with me.
Yep.
Well, fuck you also.
Because fuck you too. I know that song. I love that song.
I had the meter, right? I had I hit the points.
Because Tahui will rape your mom.
Can't say that. Makes things hard. That's what she said. Oh, fuck. Cut that. So, who do you think, if you had to come up with a suspect, would you go Wagner?
I don't think he was interested.
You
I
don't
think you'd really have to be interested in killing your wife to kill her. It sounds like he was into other stuff.
And why the gap? 1981. We don't start to get a change in story until Christopher Walken kind of gives a speech about it in 1997, and then Davern, the ship captain, I lied to authorities. I lied to authorities.
I told him a fib.
I told him a fibby.
I'm just a fibbing little boy.
And in like 2010, 2011, and which kind of reopens this whole thing. He writes a book. You know, a lot of this stuff that he's talking about is in one of his books. So he's making money off people listening to him, right? Speculate or recount the real events that took place. And then Natalie's sister, Lana, book, telling her versions of these stories. Another opportunity to make money on this horrible tragedy. So are these money-hungry grabs trying to feed on the hungry murder masses that dig these macabre stories?
Macabre?
We interviewed Matt. He did say macabre.
Check out the Patreon. Man, I feel like that money grab, right? This happens when people get old and they don't have much revenue coming in.
Yeah.
And they go, well, I was a part of this story, so here's my last ditch effort to make some money before I'm too old to.
Lana, the younger sister, never got in the limelight. Her sister overshadowing her with all of her fame and fortunes. You know, where's my time? Where's my moment?
Yeah, why can't I die on a boat?
So she writes a book, you know, to get her 15 minutes.
I didn't even know she existed.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Maybe it was her. She killed her sister.
She never does say that she was or wasn't on the boat, Jeremy. You're right. She never says that she's not on the boat.
She's undercover. She's Kurt.
A stowaway.
She was Kurt.
She was in the mustache with a Mario mustache.
Wagner finally. That's why he kept fighting off Wagner. Gets the close ups. Oh, God. Ew. Ew, you have a vagina. Disgusting.
And then there's the theory that, you know, what Davern is saying is that there was an argument between Wagner and between Wagner, right? So Wagner is having an argument, and these bruises thought to have occurred during falling off of a boat. I don't know how you get so many bruises from just falling into water. Maybe just hitting the side of the boat on your way. I don't know how tall the boat was, but usually boats go in, so you'd have to fall. I don't know. But the dinghy was missing. So that theory that, you know, why wait so long to call the authorities? So they go missing. Oh, no, where is she? I guess we'll just wait. She's a lady. She could be doing lady things, you know?
What if Wagner and Walken hooked up?
Uh-huh.
And she caught them, and she was so drunk and pissed off, she did get on the dinghy and tried to get on the dinghy. Yeah.
Or Wagner was like, not again. Oh, I can't have you spouting out about my misadventures.
But Natalie, look at his ass. Chiseled from mop.
He's got rodent teeth.
Yeah, maybe she got mad because she caught them doing stuff, and it happened again. They were married. Their relationship ended because of it. They both got remarried to other people, ended those, and then got back together again.
10 years later.
10 years later, and he's like, I'm changed, man. None of that stuff will happen again.
Look, I have a daughter. You know how you have to make one of those?
With vaginas. Oh, the beautiful process of making it.
That's really funny. But yeah, I don't know.
I really like hitting it from the back.
Turn around.
Doggy style.
Turn around. Don't speak. Move your hair forward.
Put this mustache on.
I'm going to shave the back of your head and draw a little face on there with a mustache.
Now, Natalie, women can vote now, and I think you should let your armpit hair grow. I think you should free.
And let your pubic hair run wild.
I like my women hairy.
No, don't shower. Don't.
But no, maybe he was trying to hook up with Walken, and she caught them, and that was the argument that he saw was them yelling about it.
Or
and he's like, Walken's like, our love should be free and expressed. And he's like, no, my wife can't find out about this.
Like, let's see if she wants to join us.
Bobby, this is love.
Remember when Davin thought he saw us arguing that you thought I wanted to fuck Natalie? It was really us talking about the threesome we were going to do. Remember? How silly. Oh,
yes, I saw them arguing. Wagner was screaming right into Walken's dick. Like it was a microphone. You know how men are always yelling at each other on their knees?
He was howling in pain.
He was really giving him what for.
But I guess we'll never know, Jeremy.
Yeah. No one will ever know.
We are MJSYPod. MJSYPOD. On all the things. Check us out on our socials, on X, Instagram, Facebook. Join our Discord. Join our Facebook groups. If you've enjoyed this episode today, please give us a 5-star. That's huge. It's free. I'm not even going to mention our Patreon page, which contains additional content if you want to get more Michael and Jeremy. And you can also link your Patreon to our second channel, Michael and Jeremy Steal Your Podcast Supreme, on Spotify. So that way you can get all of our content all in one spot. You know, go to our Facebook page. We make calls out to our audience about things we need. Sometimes we need people, depending on the podcast we steal, we need people to write us stories. We have us help them solve problems, listener-supported topics, things like this. We ask you guys, you know, so be a part of us on Facebook and Instagram. And we are here to entertain you. That is our job. And if we're doing a good job, please let us know. We greatly appreciate it.
Join the Discord.
That's right, MJSYPod. Links will be in the description. And call us. We have a phone number. It's 903-287-0660. And if you leave us a voicemail or a text message, we'll play it on the show because we love hearing from you. Please.
It also fills time.
Yes, please. We don't have enough usually to do it every episode.
We're running out of content. Help!
So another thing I want to put out, you know, we have our wonderful theme song that was written and performed by William Lanham from William Lanham Music. You can check him out on YouTube. But I want more people to write theme songs and have us promote your band on multiple episodes every time we play your intro music. You know, Michael and Jeremy, Steal Your Podcast. I want to hear more.
I also, I like the idea of us being turned into cartoons.
Oh, me too. I would love that. To have someone take our intros and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. We wouldn't even ask for a cut. Just put that shit on YouTube.
Yeah, you just show
I'll support it and share it.
A cut.
I won't even be mad.
Pirate our stuff. Put it out for free.
Steal all of it. Just tell your friends about us. And so MJSYWEEN, episode 1. There's 3 more episodes this MJSYWEEN through the month of October, Jeremy. Such a spooky month, spooky season.
Yeah, I got something planned for next week.
Jeremy is actually going to be running the next episode. It's all so exciting. I just get to sit back and enjoy, take a backseat ride. Fun banter, and that's all I gotta worry about.
Yep.
Huzzah! All right. Jeremy, I think that's it.
All right, buddy.
I love you.
I love you too. Peace.
Bye.
She'll take your body but save your soul. that gypsy girl. You can promise diamonds and pearls, just don't love that gypsy girl. It's the kind of love that breaks your balls, and she'll drown you in some alcohol. You pay a price when you get down. It's a sense she gets when she's in town. You can offer her the world, just don't love that gypsy girl. You can promise diamonds and pearls, just don't love that gypsy girl. Just don't love. Don't you love that gypsy girl? Well, alright. Don't you love her? You can offer her the world, just don't love. You can promise diamonds and pearls, just don't love. Doesn't matter, boy, you girl, just don't love that gypsy girl.
Jamie, I'm not sure if we'll ever find out what happened to Natalie Wood on that fateful day, but maybe we've brought some closure to some people who are thinking that who are worried about it, I guess.
Who knew Christopher Walken had such stamina?
I know. It's insane. He's a master in our time. Matthew, are you here?
I am here.
Oh, good. I didn't even need the Ouija board or anything. That's good. Well, we're done with your podcast. You can have it back. It's unscathed.
Oh, well, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
You know, Mike, now that this place doesn't seem so spooky, I just noticed that it kind of smells like weed.
It really does. Jeremy, the scarecrow's standing up again.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, run out the back door. Run, Matthew, follow us. Matthew.
That's no scarecrow. That's my wife.
Wait, your wife is filled with dildos?
My God.
She has lifeless eyes like a doll's eyes.
Oh, my God, Mike. There's a whole field of weed out here.
Oh, my, so much marijuana.
What if we run into it and hide like a corn maze?
After you, Jeremy. You lead the way. Jeremy, stop putting it in your pockets. This is his livelihood, probably.
Mike, run! I'm so terrified.
Jeremy, you're not running. You're just rolling joints on the
Hurry,
floor.
Mike, distract him while I escape.
Jeremy, you're just sitting Indian style on the floor, rolling joints. Get up. We gotta go. We gotta go, dude.
Oh, dang it. I actually prefer to go by Davern.
He was a pirate.
Oh, this is the same guy? Oh, my bad. This is who he really is? You lied about that, too? He's not really a captain. Actually, I prefer to go by Davern.